There's a chapter in the Bible that almost nobody reads on purpose. 44 names. No stories, no battles, just names. And then, for exactly 2 verses, it stops. Because one of those 44 names has something to say. His name means pain. And what he did with it is the reason you're about to spend the next few minutes with a man history almost erased. Quick bit of context, and I promise it matters. First Chronicles opens with 9 chapters of nothing but names. It was written for a broken people, Israelites coming home from exile trying to remember who they even were. So before the book tells a single story, it rebuilds a family tree first. Name, father, son, next. Name, father, son, next. Until it doesn't. A woman gives birth, and in the middle of her pain, real, physical, agonizing pain, she does something every parent in that world understood as sacred. She names her son. She calls him Jabez. In Hebrew, that name is built from the word for pain. I bore him in pain. That's it. That's the whole birth story we get. Now think about that for a second. Really sit with it. Every single day of this boy's life, someone calls out his name. At dinner, in the fields, among his brothers, and every time they're calling him pain. And then, out of nowhere, the text does something it hasn't done once in this entire chapter. It makes a claim. Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. No explanation, no story to back it up yet, just this one was different. You're going to want to know why. The only words Jabez ever speaks in the entire Bible, one prayer. Oh, that you would bless me indeed, and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. A man named Pain, born from his mother's agony, praying, almost begging, that pain would not be the thing he hands down. He's not asking to erase where he came from. He's asking not to be defined by it. And then 4 words most names on that list never get. So God granted him what he requested. No fireworks, no angel, no miracle scene, just granted. So here's the question worth asking. Why does a 9-chapter genealogy built entirely out of silence stop just once for this man? Because this book wasn't written for people with easy stories. It was written for people rebuilding themselves out of exile, out of loss, out of everything falling apart. And in the middle of that, it pauses to say, here is someone who took the worst thing ever spoken over him and refused to let it be the last word. That's not a random detail. That might be the entire point of the book, hiding in the one chapter everybody skips. You didn't choose the name life gave you either. The label, the diagnosis, the thing people quietly expect from you because of where you started. Jabez didn't choose his, but he chose what he did with it. And for 2 verses, in a list built to be forgotten, that was enough to be remembered. If your story started with pain too, you're in good company. There are more names like this, hiding among the pages. I'll bring you the next one.